It was a small presence. When we opened up this Capitol, it was a small presence. Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson had about 5 employees. So, and there's some who now think we should go back to that. But at any rate, but it really became a presence. This city took on life as really as a result of the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln, because he prosecuted that war on behalf of the Union, and because the Union's headquarters were here, and because suddenly you actually had to have federal employees, he's the first one we zeroed in on. Not only because of his role in preserving the Union and moving the Union to really honor the principles of the Declaration of Independence. He said, I'm not going to get caught up in the Constitution. There's got too many provisions in there. I'm going to go to the Declaration of Independence with all of its aspirational qualities, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. My gosh, so he was the one who sort of made that the mantra of the United States. Then you have to look at Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was the great voice of emancipation, and because of what he did, Washington, D.C. also becoming the first place for emancipation, a lot of enslaved would migrate here to Washington, D.C. So that's another influx of the population. And finally, the man we celebrate today, Ulysses S. Grant. Number one, which I know you're going to talk about, he was a heck of a general. People try to compare him to Robert E. Lee and so forth. He was a heck of a general. And if anybody doubts it, Lincoln had to go through 5 other generals before he got to him, before they finally won the war. But he was also the man that Fergus Bordewick, who is our celebrated historian, points out, he made such a difference with Reconstruction, and he is the one who battled the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, so you wouldn't have a lot of Reconstruction presence in this city were it not for Ulysses S. Grant. It wouldn't have happened.